All right, so improvised comedy. So I was just thinking that maybe if you were in New York and you just happened to notice that there's a bunch of naked women on pogo sticks or hopping around on pogo sticks in Manhattan. They're naked and they have huge tits, and the tits are kind of bouncing because they're jumping around on the pogo sticks. So you're in New York and there's like naked women on pogo sticks jumping around, and it's just you and your friend Danny DeVito, and so you and Danny, then you and Danny get on pogo sticks too, and then you're jumping around with the naked women. So what you're going to try to do is um, you're going to try to cross like coast to coast on pogo sticks, just jumping on the pogo sticks, and try to travel all the way across the country. How long do you think? Because remember I was talking about how if you wanted to walk the entire distance, like I kind of like did the math in my head. If you wanted to walk the entire distance of America from coast to coast, well, I calculated it from Park Ridge to Santa Barbara, California, and how long that would be because that was about approximately 2,000 miles, give or take. And if you're able to walk 7 miles a day, 7 times 100 is 700 miles. Um, So there's 100 days. So let's say you were able to walk like 2,100 miles in like 300 days or whatever. 400 days would like 2,800 miles. Anyways, and that'd be 7 miles a day. And of course, there's like 7 mile, there's over 7 mile distances where you can't, there's nowhere to stay. So I guess you would have to bring a tent too, or some kind of tent, or some kind of habitat to stay in each night, because there's not going to be a hotel in every city and every state and every like locale. You're gonna have to, like, I don't know, set up a tent or something. So um, what I was thinking is, okay, but let's just say, like, hypothetically, just for the sake of argument, let's just say you were able to walk across the country. Well, at least from Park Ridge to Santa Barbara, California, all the way across. Um, and okay, and you were able to do that in like 300 or so days, maybe a year, a little over a year, whatever. Um, how long would it take you to go from New York to Los Angeles on a pogo stick, jumping on a pogo, hopping along on a pogo stick? That would be your means of transportation, a pogo stick. You and a bunch of nude women jumping across America on a pogo, each on a pogo stick. Of course, you couldn't be like on the expressway. You couldn't be on. You'd have to be on like back roads, dirt roads, and stuff like that. But so it's just me and a bunch of naked women jumping across, hopping all across America on pogo sticks, and Danny DeVito if he wants to come too. Um, how long would that take? I'm trying to think, because how many miles a day do you think you could withstand traveling by pogo stick? I'm trying to think. If you're bouncing along, bouncing down a block on a pogo stick, I'm just trying to figure this out on a pogo stick. Um, you might be able to do a mile a day on a pogo stick, 2 miles. Uh, but of course, the women on the pogo sticks, they would be completely nude. They wouldn't be wearing a sports bra even or anything. It would be like bouncing breasts. I think it would be a beautiful sight. all the people that are involved in this pogo stick thing, once they get to Los Angeles, what's the reward? They get to appear in a new version of like a stage adaptation of Taxi to be done at some local small place in Los Angeles. It's going to feature the real Danny DeVito. I'm going to be in it, and all the women who were who consented to hopping on the pogo sticks across America naked. They'll have a chance to audition for it.